Good evening. Here we go. 4 levels to go. Well, 4 levels to go to 70. That's the next benchmark. That's how we set our goals. We don't look at it and say there's 19 to go to max level. We just go little by little. That's the way to do it. Alright, where are we headed? Down there. I was just watching 2 videos and people predicting when TBC will come out. Obviously people are just purely speculating just for views for a video, but an interesting watch nonetheless. I don't know when I'd want it to come out. It's hard to say, because I would have said earlier the better, but it really depends on how much I'm enjoying MoP. Because if I'm really enjoying MoP, then I wouldn't want TBC out too soon, because I wouldn't want to have to bounce between. I'd rather say spend 70% of my time on one and 30 on the other, just sort of like topping it up, which is what I'm probably going to be doing at the moment with this and anniversary. I've barely been on it on anniversary. I'm going to have to do a video on the Rogue soon. I can't go too long without playing it, otherwise it'll just, everything will become foreign to me, like where I've been, the professions I'm doing, things like that. So I'll hopefully do one tomorrow. I don't even know what level she is. 22 maybe? I can't remember. It's been that long. Funny enough, on the channel it hasn't actually been that long. It'll be like 3 days ago, but that's only because I did a bunch of videos in bulk and then set them out like in advance, because obviously I can't make a video every day because of work. I've sent this a lot of look. Smashed it on my paddy last night, my other one, my one at 79. So now this, it will be easier once it's higher up, because it won't need to actually go and mine as much. It can just use smelting and turn those into bars, so it should be easier. We still need to get the Burning Crusade ones though. I swear some days you get people doing loads of farming and other days you don't. Because I was flying through some of the zones on this and I didn't really see much. Like, I did it in this zone and I popped a Hellfire and I seen a couple of boars as well that had been killed, so I was like, ah, nice, get the skinning up a bit. Weekend off now. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I absolutely love it when that comes round. Guy at work, he's like, oh, because the boss shouted out the other day saying how once everyone finishes work on Saturday, everyone should go to the pub and it'll buy everyone a drink, and if people want to stay, it's up to them. If not, they can have a drink and just go. A guy asked me just then, he's like, oh, are you coming tomorrow? I was like, no. I was like, I can't control myself. I'm not the sort of person who can just have one drink. I was like, if I go there, I won't end up home until 3-4 a.m. So it's just not worth it. It's just, I'm better off having none and just staying at home. I don't know what tomorrow's plans are. I am feeling a bit better from my hay fever thing, whatever was going on today. So I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll be back to normal, and then it'll be weights on Saturday, bag work Sunday, and then my 1-to-1 Monday. At least we know now we don't go running outside, don't we? We know now. I've got a pre-workout there where I'll just do some leg mobility after I've done this. And it's just to wake me up more than anything. No difference to people having coffee, is it? Didn't mean to use that one. Roasting today. It's been about 30 degrees. I actually thought it was going to feel a lot hotter. When I seen what it was predicted to be, I thought, oh no, work's going to be a nightmare. Actually, it wasn't. It was difficult, but I've had worse days. So that was alright. Have we nearly done this? Where's the exit? There you are. There you are, my little kitten. I'll queue for a dungeon as well. We like our dungeons, don't we? So that we do, my little love. Aren't we there? Ooh, escape from Donald. I actually don't mind that one. It's one of those ones where I think they should get rid of the story though. Like, it is good, the story of it, but people don't seem to care, do they? They just want to go in, smash it and get out. Anyone planning to do a chill Dragon Soul run? I often forget that I'm actually playing Cataclysm, because obviously for the past 66 levels you would never have known that. You'd think I could have been playing obviously vanilla, TBC or Wrath. We won't even really see much of the cat stuff. Like, we'll do 80 to 85 leveling. Maybe some dungeons. We'll easily get to 85 by the looks of it in time for MoP. Like, at the moment, filming, it's 20th. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks and 3 days. So yeah, what's that? So that's 31 days. Yeah, 31 days to do 19 levels. Obviously we're not playing every day. If it was anniversary, there'd be no chance. I hope when they do announce TBC, they give us lots and lots of notice, so then I can plan for it. So if the Rogue's not 60, I can be like, right, let's jump on the Rogue now and we'll smash out more videos for that. Like, hence why I've been smashing these out and not going between like I was before. I won't lie, I do enjoy this more. I do like anniversary though. It's just one of those where you need a good break from it and then to go back and then you enjoy it, love the world. But the thing is, this has exactly the same world. It's like the same UI, graphics wise. Thing is though, these do apparently have HD versions. Like, I remember mentioning that ages ago how it came up with an update and I need to update the game. Like, obviously there's not the retail versions, but it's a HD version of them. HD version of the vanilla ones. It's difficult to sort of tell, but there, that does look quite clean, his face. Have I even queued? I haven't I? Yeah. So obviously a lot of people are leveling. When you think about the queues, are always short. Like, when we do them, it's always between 3 to 6 minutes, I would say. Alright, let's go look for some mining nodes. I can feel that pre-workout. I absolutely love pre-workout. I'm not gonna lie. Huh. One I haven't handed in there. Where are they? Someone must have come and left. Our gain, I suppose. Our gain. What have we got? Let's see if we can guess the levels. 63, 65, 67, and 63. 67, 63. Oh, 64, 62. Oof. I honestly thought I was going to get that then. That would have been good. That would have been unreal. That reminds me of when I did the Euro Millions years ago, when it was one of the first ever big ones. I think it was like 70 odd million. And I knew a Brit had won it. And I was looking at the numbers and I was like, first one, right. Second one, right. Third one, right. And honestly, my heart was racing. Got none of the rest. But when I was looked, I was like, I knew that someone from Britain had won it. And I got the first 3. And I was good. Not what the most I've ever won is. On the lottery, I'd won 2 tickets in one day, and it was like a combine of like 100 and something pound for less than 200. I can't remember what it was, like 130. The most I've ever won off a bet would be like 500 quid twice or so. So I had Spain to win the World Cup, and I put 100 quid on it. And then I put Germany to win the World Cup a different year, And that won me about 500 quid as well. What my thinking was, the year that Barcelona won it, well, one of the years, when they had mostly Spanish players, I was like, well, if they're the best team in Europe, they're more than likely going to win a World Cup, aren't they? If it's mostly that. And then the year that Bayern Munich won the Champions League, I put on Germany to win it. The same logic. As long as obviously the squad is built up of a lot of Germans. Obviously it would make no difference if there were Brazilians playing up front and what have you. The thing is, for years, Germany, Bayern Munich used to have the best Germans, but then they'd have Lewandowski up front, who obviously is Polish. Like, if he'd have been German, the national German team would have won miles more over the past 10 years. It's not as good as it once were. Some good players though. Then again, I just don't think football's as good as it once was. If you compare the players now to what they were in the 90s and early 90s, nowhere near the same standard. I think it's similar for boxing as well. I think with a lot of things like that, they put too much emphasis on strength and conditioning and not enough emphasis on the skill development, which is weird because it's the complete opposite for MMA. That's come on massively, but then again, it wasn't really that established at one point, was it? First time in this dungeon. That's mad, that. You sort of expect that in retail, but don't know whether I can tank his rare. Probably. Yeah, when I've been attacking some mobs, I noticed in the open world my health was actually going down and I was having to heal. Was that on this character? No, I think I'm on about my other Paladin actually. I think I'm on about my 79 I've been doing off stream. I know I keep saying stream when it's recording, but forgive me for that one. It's just easier to say. Recording sounds weird. It is actually quite quick as well, leveling in Wrath. I wasn't sure, but it is. We'll be able to smash them out on this. I've barely spent any time on my Paladin. Literally, I'll fly over, do a couple of quests, do some mining, queue for dungeons, and fly up. He has had pretty much all rested though. Level 79, his mining is like 455. So that means I can do the Cataclysm mining nodes in like Mount Hydrol and that. But his enchanting's 350 odd. So he needs to get that up. So I need all like the Wrath greens. So I'll send these across to him if he gets any. And then what I'll also do is once he gets to 85, the other one, I can then go through the Wrath dungeons on him and he can disenchant items, because it's easier doing it that way than what I was trying to do before, where I was going on my Death Knight and doing it. Because he's obviously my highest level and best geared character. Things is, from the dungeons I've done in Wrath, not many greens seem to drop. When I do the TBC ones, loads drop. I get like bags full of them. And there we go, there's another one. Ooh. That says it's better. It's more stamina. But why? I'll just greed it, I'm not asked. I won't anyway. What's that look like? Ooh. Be able to get something nice with that. It's like a red one. Wrong guard. It's nice to be really enjoying WoW again. Like how I said on the last one, I've got plans. Like I've got 3 characters and I know where each one is. Like what professions they've got, round about what skill they are, and what the plan is when I go on each one. I like that. That's how you know when I'm proper into the game and stuff like that's going on. That's why I need to sort of go back to Anniversary every now and again to top that up. We've only got, well, they've got the rogue that I'm leveling as a playthrough, and then I've got those other characters. I've got several, to be fair, on Anniversary. But it's only the PvE realm that matters, because that's the one that's getting filmed. With the rogue warlock, which is level 32, and a warrior that's like 25. So on the PvP realm, I've got a 60 druid. But that's never going to really get used. I won't even touch it during Anniversary until it gets to TBC. If my mates play it, I might play that with them. But my plan is just to carry on my own on the PvE realm. Hopefully no one gets that mining node. I'll get it. Drank loads of water today. Did yesterday as well. Yes. I can actually get it up as well. Oh, not by much now. Change back. Wonder if is he unholy? He's got a pet. That could just be the one that you get for a minute though, as normal. I've never really played unholy. It's not a spec that's ever appealed to me. It's always been blood and frost for me. Do love myself a little blood DK, don't I? Many people forget during Original Wrath that was actually the DPS spec. People thought that that was the DPS spec and that Frost was the tank spec because Frost had certain talents which made it appear that way. I loved the DPS in his blood. Don't know what I really think of Nagas. Sort of like a character that I'm not that bothered either way. I don't enjoy them like I do say the Scarlet Crusade or the Scourge. I like these. It's like spiders I'm not keen on. Not that I don't like spiders in real life, it's just on this game as baddies, it's just not arsed. I don't mind them say someone has like one pet one. Sort of like how in ICC you've got dragons like Syndragosa. So you've got, obviously in this you've got, was it Hadronox? Well, in Wrath. I like Divine Storm, it just looks so good when you use it. And it heals as well for a bit. I don't know what I think of the MoP dungeons. That'll be interesting to see how many of them I enjoy. I remember the Temple, is it the Jade Serpent one? Where you go in and you turn left and there's that like water one to start with. I remember that. The Brewery, that one's alright. Then you've got Shadowpan Monastery. I didn't really like that one from what I can remember. What else is there? Those three. Oh, there's some sort of bug one where you're working yourself round, then you get out, and then you're on top of some bridge, and he's dropping like lava, and you have to chuck it down these stairs to stop people coming up. I remember that one. That's about it. All I can remember. Interesting to see what the Celestial Dungeons are like. Seems though there's no raid finder. Wish there was both. Yeah, he was doing a bit of damage to me there, like, wasn't he? That answers the question if I could tank as Ret. I suppose if I just slapped on Devotion Aura and had a good heal, I'd be alright. I didn't dingless. Thought it would. Normally you get a ding from a dungeon. I had no quests though. This should ding us. Let's go over here, see if there's any of these mining nodes available to us. Go away. Bog Lurker. See what we've got. Oh. There we go. Nice. Important to stay on top of these things, isn't it? They just remind me of War of the Worlds. The what film with Tom Cruise in. I know it was a book first, but there's a TV series of it as well. A couple. It might have been a radio program as well at one point. Want to sell deep home boost 80 to 85 AFK. I gotta know, has anyone bought one of your boosts? Hollowfang. Druid. There we go. There's the thing. Right, that one it is, 356. We got any of these to hand in? Nope.
You come back sometime. Luck to you.
Any talents? Certainly do. I think that's right. But like I've said countless times, really doesn't matter. We'll be getting new ones soon. How many days?
Goodbye.
About 8, 9, 10, 11 days, I think. Sell these. Have we got the smelting thing? Yeah, we do. Nice. Get that up. What's else for more? Sometimes I think that the ore would maybe sell for more. Because if you've got that, it gets the skill for this up, and then they could use it for engineering. Unless the person who's got engineering just didn't pick mining. Because they just wanted the bonus from that, and then what other profession, like the blacksmithing sockets or jewel crafting gems. I got all these quests the other day. Well, I said the other day, I think it was probably yesterday. Went to that, didn't we? And it just didn't do anything. Go across to this one. Guess I'm not getting as better as I thought. But any other dungeons popped up? I wouldn't mind doing set calls, I suppose. It's not the greatest one in the world, but it'll have quests for us that we haven't done. Meow. Looking for arena partner. I am full PvP rogue, 40 item level. Prefer healers, good ones, so we could hit that 2.2 rating. I'd always find it weird me doing an arena with someone I didn't know. I've only ever done it for my mates from real life. Don't turn my PvP on. Oh. Does that get our skill up? I should still get it be green, is it? Yeah. Ah, you little shits. Come on then. Let's be having you. Dungeon will pop up by the time I've killed these. Where's my breathing? Where did that come from? Underwater breathing 5 minutes. Has that been on for ages and that's just the last 5 minutes of it or what? I don't know what the crack there is. Where I've got that from. Maybe I'll go there soon. Could go there now, to be fair, but yeah, we'll do that next one. Stay here for this level, and then the grand for the next one. Get to what, 69, and then last one could be Shadow Moon Valley or Netherstorm. Don't want to go to Wrath, I don't think, at 68. I think we'll wait till 70. It doesn't feel like we've been here that long. And I still need to get this up. It's just easier for this character to do it himself. Oh, these are keen, aren't they? Watch someone come and steal it. That would be somewhat annoying. Three, 3, 7. Let's get over here. What's the queue? Ideally, we want. Well, I think even pretty much from mana tombs downwards, any of those is what we want. I think we'll get quests for all of those. I think. Not 100% on that. Do I need those glow caps yet? I know you use them for a quest. I think it's someone around here maybe. Sure. No, I didn't say it there. Could be a follow-up to those though, couldn't it? Couple more. Couple more. I really feel like Friday today, I don't think. I didn't think leave queue there. It was a bit like a Saturday, apart from me being tired. Then again, that happens pretty much every day, doesn't it? Love a good snooze-alicious. Not ideal, but race back. What have we got? Dwarf Shaman, Human Warrior, Walking DK, Warrior. All 61 apart from me. Well, that's not good, is it? What have we got here? Oh, braces. Braces. Gloves. I've even had any decent gloves recently. Slap that on. Why not, eh? 10 crit. Just got 24 crit now. I need the quest for blood. It should be easy for them because they'll be able to loot all the mobs that I loot and don't need anything from. Don't mind this place, it's alright. I do like quite a lot of TBC and Wrath dungeons. Brilliant. Yawning already. Which one I prefer more? I thought, no, I'd literally have to sit down with a list and compare. Oh god, keep up guard, pinnacle are decent. I weirdly used to like, first time through Wrath, not mind Violent Horde because I thought, oh, I don't have to move anywhere. Whereas now it just feels like a bit annoying. Like the fact that you don't actually see anything in that little room. I think I made the right decision by not going to the gym today. Make sure I have an extra day's rest. Quite a lot of DKs. Because you might as well have one as an alt when they start at level 55. And they're so handy for lots of things. You can use it as your farming character. Then again, most people buy gold, don't they? So what use have you of a farming character? Oh, you are fucking kidding me. Oh, I would, oh, I might not win it actually. No. I was going to say, I would get that like 2 seconds after I enchant those other ones. But that was the guy, wasn't it? Decent nose though. You slapped 2 little gems in there. I would have got like the 2 best gems you could possibly get as well for this level. Hide behind that wall over there. Best way to do it, just over here. I best not do it then. I'll be in the line of sight in there, healer. Oops. So I want that. Just looking for the move which my other paladin's got. Fucking hell. Not that one either, you numpty. See what I mean by all the greens you get doing TBC dungeons? So much better than doing Wrath ones. I got an epic the other day as well. I've not managed to sell it yet. Wall of the Dead. I tried to sell it for like a grand. Just won't sell. So I've like gone to like 900. So other people have got it on as well. Hopefully it goes at some point. Doesn't feel as worth it to do dungeons as it did before. There he is. Brogok. He looks like a character from Doom. Bet that for years. Jesus, he went down quick. Wouldn't mind a Worgen. Should have maybe made... Can you make a Paladin Worgen? I guess you're not. Should maybe have made my Death Knight one. Instead of humans. Probably would have done if I knew I was going to be making this. Because I've got 3 characters as Alliance, and they're all human. I prefer it to be like human Worgen Night Elf. Mixes it up a bit, different feel to it. The best mix would be Dwarf though. How stout they are. Got a couple of greens there. I thought I was... I don't know, I had some impairment on me, that's why I clicked that, but I was just stunned.
You mustn't let him loose! He'll kill us all!
He won't. We'll have him. What is this?
You'll ruin everything!
There we go. Another one done. Only we'll have to go 5. And then 5 of something else. I don't know what the other thing was. Shaman. Right, you come with me. Let's go and get your buddy. I think not. Looking for 1 tank, 1 hidden, 3 DPS, preferably melee, 25 foot PWD, full heroic run. 25? Ah, Blackwing Descent. Didn't know what I was for a second. I was thinking of Blackwing there, but it's one that's spelt differently, and why would you need 25 people for that raid? Guys, anyone know the Caravan Chest event? I can't solo because my aspect skill blocked something. I cleared until the last boss. Sorry kid, I couldn't help you with that one. Two more shamans. There's one. Where is he? want to come off now. For some reason I'm all of a sudden absolutely knackered, which is weird since I wasn't that tired. I was hoping the pre-workout would wake me up a bit, but it doesn't seem to have done as much as I thought. That's annoying. Too late to nap though, isn't it? At this time, 5 o'clock. Right, I'll get this handed in and I'll film another one tomorrow.
Welcome. Browse at your leisure.
And I'll maybe do an anniversary one. Just depends how I feel. Ideally, I'd get one done. I might do some mining later on, so don't need to put it in the end, really. I'll do it though, just why not? In case I decide against it and I go on my other Paladin. I'll probably do both. I'll probably do a bit of mining on this and go on my other Paladin, get him into Cataclysm. We shall see. Right, goodbye.